Senior year felt like it was supposed to end a certain way. Not undefeated, not perfect, just clean. We hosted the Macon County tournament. When you host, it feels bigger. The floor is yours. The banners are yours. And we made the finals against St. T. The gym was full in a way that only happens a few times in a lifetime. Farmers, teachers, parents, kids bouncing in the front row. We were down late. The play was drawn up for me. They guarded me hard. The ball didn't come. A teammate took the shot. It missed. I shook hands. I sat in the bleachers long after the gym emptied. It wasn't anger. It wasn't embarrassment. It was this heavy, quiet belief that I had let the town down. Not my teammates. The town. I'm 47 years old. I still wish we had won. Not for the record, not for the banner, because I wanted to give that moment to the people in the stands. I wasn't chasing glory. I was trying to repay something. I've watched the Maroa Forsyth football program since then. Playoff win after playoff win. Then state title game after state title game where they didn't win. Some close, some not close at all. I've watched kids walk off a field after getting beat in front of the entire state. I've watched them get blown out on the biggest stage. And something clicked for me that didn't exist when I was 17. Those kids didn't lose. They made the state title game. They were one of the last two teams standing in the entire state of Illinois. And I think about what they carry home with them. Because when a town wins that much, expectation hardens. It stops being hope and becomes standard. And I look at those kids and wonder what it feels like to grow up inside that. To know the banners, to know the headlines, to know the community just assumes you'll get back there. I hope they don't sit in those bleachers thinking they failed everyone, because I know that feeling. Here's what I know now that I didn't know at 17. We measure kids constantly. Test scores, rankings, wins and losses. We hand them a number and tell them that's who they are. We pull them out of the things they love to fix the things we've decided are broken. But nobody in that gym, not one person standing along those walls, was there to judge a number. They were there because they loved those kids. They were there because the town meant something. The loss lived in me longer than it lived in the town. The town filled the stands again the next season. It moved on. It supported the next group. That's what towns do. Making it there is not failure. Caring that much is not failure. Sitting in the bleachers because it mattered is not failure. It's proof that something real was built. I still wish we had won that game. That probably won't change. But when I think about that night now, I don't see a missed shot. I see a good decision by a teammate that just didn't go in. And most importantly, I see a full gym. I see people who cared enough to be there. I see a 17-year-old kid who believed he owed something to a place that raised him. And I see now that the town was never asking for perfection. It was just asking for effort. The rest was always going to be part of the game.